Well, hello, beautiful people. How we doing today? We are back at it once again. We're on the book "Excuse Me, Your Life Is Waiting" by Lynn Grabhorn, chapter 6. Well into it. This is actually part 32. So many parts, but it's great, and I hope you guys are really enjoying it. As you can see, I am still smiling, and I am so aware of like just making sure that I am smiling and keeping that energy high because we are buzzing. We are doing amazing stuff, and I'm doing this throughout the day and just checking in with this level of awareness. And it has been a great time and a great ride, and just getting rid of all of the yucky feelings. So I hope you guys are also doing the same, really enjoying this. I see a lot of you guys following every day. So kudos to you guys. That is awesome because I love doing this and I'm doing this for you guys. So I hope you guys are really appreciating it. So let's go ahead and get into part 32 and let's get started here. This one is going to be the magic of appreciation. And let me just go ahead and get that audio queued up. Here we go.
The magic of appreciation. There are only three states of being we run around in all day long. If we could be even a little more aware of which one we're wearing during each moment of the day, we'd have a big leg up to changing our vibrations. Victim mode.
Mm.
This is the, oh dear, they're doing it to me again and there's nothing I can do about it frame of mind, where we go nowhere but around in negative circles, forever magnetizing the same old, same old.
Mm.
Flatlining mode. In the flatlining mode, we're neither down nor up, just bumping along on second rate gas. We're not flowing our energy to anything, and surely not attracting anything. In flatlining, we're not only living the results of our own erratic flowing of energy, but that of everybody else's. Like attracts like. Remember? Very unpleasant. And what most of us do most of the time.
Mm.
Turned on mode. Now you're up. You're on. Your high frequencies are no longer attracting the negative vibes of others. You're fueled with the pure positive energy of well being, vibrating in harmony with your expanded self, flowing positive energy out, and pulling positive events in while being wrapped in unsurpassed safety and security. Victim mode, flatlining, or turned on, we will always find ourselves in one of the three. Our goal, of course, is to make it the turned on mode as often and as long as we can, which is why we look to the high energy of appreciation.
Appreciation.
The vibration of appreciation is the most profoundly important frequency we can hold, for it is the closest thing to cosmic love that exists.
Mm.
When we're appreciating, we're in perfect vibrational harmony with our source energy, or God energy. Call it what you will. You can jumpstart it, or you can jam straight to the feeling. It makes no difference. What's important to know is that 1 minute of flowing the intense energy of appreciation overrides thousands of hours spent in victim or flatlining modes.
Wow.
But take care. No fair just thinking appreciation. That won't wash. Thinking is out. Feeling is in.
Mm.
You can't just make a decision that you're going to appreciate something and let it go at that. There has to be that surge of significant emotion flowing up from the depths of your being for this to work. But neither does that mean you have to have just been saved from a life-threatening incident by 911 rescue workers to feel deep appreciation. In fact, flowing appreciation is really no big deal. You can flow it intensely to a street sign if you want. Don't laugh. I do that all the time to stay in shape. Like any skill, flowing energy requires constant practice. And there's something so absurdly satisfying about flowing buckets of love, adoration, and appreciation to slow men at work. I flow it to stoplights, billboards, birds overhead, a tree stump, a dead animal, a winter storm, and of course, to people. Sometimes in the supermarket, I'll pick the meanest looking lowlife I can find and just open up and douse the unsuspecting soul with the highest vibration I can muster. Maybe it's appreciation. Maybe it's honest to God love. One time I did that to a scroungy old biddy who looked like she'd rather eat me than let me pass. I blasted her, and in that very moment, she wheeled around, searching angrily for whatever she felt hit her, while I smiled back in pure innocence. That's my hug-a-bum game, where I envision me and a perfect stranger on the street, or wherever, rushing into each other's arms like we were old best friends who hadn't seen each other for ages. You start with acceptable targets, like someone you wouldn't mind sitting next to at a lunch counter if you had to. Then you move up, bit by bit, to targets that are increasingly difficult for you socially, until finally, it doesn't make any difference what kind of slobs they are. You just see and deeply feel the two of you joyfully recognizing each other and flying together in this gigantic bear hug as profound love surges between you. I don't know how many people I've done that with while walking down a street and watched them turn around to look for whatever it was they felt.
Hmm.
The vibration of appreciation is also the highest, fastest vibration we can use for attraction. If we would shoot appreciation at anything and everything all day long, we'd be guaranteed to have heaven on earth in no time, living happily ever after with more friends, more money, more beautiful relationships, in total safety, and closer to the God of our being than it's possible to fathom.
Hmm.
Being
Interesting.
in love. Ah, the one has finally come into your life. You're walking on air with your head in the clouds, consumed with such a euphoric feeling, it defies description. You're in love. Nothing bothers you. The world is sweet. The day is glorious. It's spring in the middle of winter. Strangers are beautiful. You're floating. You're in love. Did you know that you can turn that feeling on at will? I don't mean the heightened sexual sensations, but the emotional intoxication, the heady elation. You can walk right out your front door and be in love. And I'm here to tell you that nothing, but nothing, feels as good or will raise your vibrations as fast as that. From there, you can either float on that vibration all day, knowing you are pulling in your wants, or you can put a specific want right in the middle of that head in the clouds feeling, flowing your newly spiked energy right out to your oncoming desires. Remember your first love, how everything seemed to fall into place for you. Problems seemed trivial in a world overflowing with newness, like God just polished the sky. Be there again. Be in love. And you'll feel yourself come intensely alive. The only thing missing will be the sexual turn on. Other than that, everything else will replicate the real thing. Because it is the real thing. It's what you are. All you're doing is plugging back in. Besides that, it's a barrel of fun to pretend. And while you're at it, notice the buzz it brings to your body and that quiet stirring in the pit of your tummy.
Hmm.
Always the sweetness. When all else fails, when you've tried to pull up even a tiny bit of feel better with no success, then here's something to remember. Whether male or female, there is within you a softness, a gentleness, a sweetness so beautiful you might weep from the feeling were you to touch it. Aggressive or tender, beggar or billionaire, we all have it, for it is what we are. This sweetness has nothing to do with personality. It's not about being weak rather than strong, a doormat rather than a mighty general. It has to do with you, for it is what you are. To awaken this presence, usually well hidden, You need only put in the request. Make it a want or an intent. Then wait, listen, perceive, and allow yourself the experience. Once you have felt this sweetness, this preciousness within yourself, you'll be able to call up the sensation in a moment, anytime you wish. However, it takes extraordinary grit to permit yourself to live it. For in this gentle place is the highest vibration of all that you are. Once you have found this naturalness, you have come home to yourself. Your world will never be the same, for you will never be the same, and neither will your vibrations.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. I love it. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh. These techniques, if you don't think they work, go try them. I remember back in the day, I used to do this, and I would just, this was also pre-COVID. I mean, well, again, we're not in COVID now, but I mean, it was. I used to do it a lot before then, and just getting people to feel that blast of energy and love and appreciation. It is an amazing thing. And one thing that I've learned too is that it doesn't even have to be within distance. You could just think of somebody and just give this deep appreciation and love for. I used to do it all the time for my grandmother, and just that feeling of feeling love and being loved. So important and so exciting. So I hope you guys got a lot from this chapter, or this particular part, I should say, because there's a lot to unfold there, and just having that place of appreciation. And it's not just gratitude. Gratitude is also a big factor, but this is just appreciation for others, appreciation, but you're expanding upon, right? So when you're in this place of thankfulness or gratitude, it's giving the love for that thing or that person or that object, but again, not so much in a sexual way, um, because that's a different type of thing, and that's not necessary in this situation, but just a love and appreciation for the individual. So definitely, you guys, that's your challenge today. Try it. Go out there. Go. Try to spend a few minutes sitting down on a bench, or at a grocery store, and just look at that individual, from a distance, of course, and just send a burst of appreciation and love and like a virtual hug to that person, and watch how they react. It's pretty funny. So, but they'll really be thankful for it when you do it. So, like and comment down below if you guys haven't already. Tell me what you guys think. And, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you guys don't miss any of this content. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. So until next time, you guys make it a great day. Take care. Bye bye.